When people hurt you and walk away, they don't expect you to move on. They don't expect you to get stronger. They don't expect you to realize your worth. See, some people think they can come in and out of your life like a revolving door. They think they can leave when they want. And when things don't work out the way they planned, they think they can just stroll back in like nothing ever happened. But you got to wake up. You got to understand why they're coming back. You got to recognize the game before you fall for it all over again. Because not everyone who returns does so with good intentions. Some people come back not because they love you, but because they lost control over you. So today, I'm going to give you 5 real reasons why they came back after hurting you. And when you hear these, I want you to think hard before you even consider letting them back in. Reason 1, they didn't expect you to move on. See, when they walked away, they thought you'd always be there. They thought you'd wait. They thought you'd sit around hoping for them to come back. And the moment they realize you're actually doing better without them, that's when they panic. Because some people don't actually want you, they just don't want you to be happy without them. They want to know they still have a hold on you. They want to know they still have that power. So they come back not because they love you, but because their ego can't handle seeing you thriving. But here's what you got to understand. Moving on is the best revenge. The moment they see you smiling again, laughing again, succeeding without them, that's when they start creeping back in. Not because they suddenly realize your worth, but because they can't stand the idea that you realized it on your own. So don't let them back in. Don't let them mess up the peace you worked so hard to find. If they left you broken, they don't deserve to come back to you healed. Reason 2, what they thought was better wasn't. Let's be real. When they left, they thought they were upgrading. They thought there was something or someone better out there. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. But what they didn't realize was that artificial grass looks real until you step on it. Now they've stepped on it. Now they see that what they thought was an upgrade was actually a downgrade. And guess what? Now they want to come back. But let me ask you something. Why should you let them? Why should you let somebody who chose someone else over you come back after they realized they made the wrong choice? Why should you be someone's second option when you should have been their first choice all along? You deserve better than that. You deserve someone who sees your worth before they lose you, not after. And don't get it twisted. They don't regret hurting you. They regret losing you. There's a difference. Reason 3, they lost control over you. There are some people out there who don't actually care about you. They just care about controlling you. See, when they were in your life, they had power over you. Maybe they controlled how you felt. Maybe they dictated your happiness. Maybe they made you doubt yourself. But when they left, you found your strength. You found your confidence. You found your peace. And now you don't need them anymore. And that scares them. So they come back. Not because they care, but because they want that control back. They don't like the fact that you don't answer their calls. They don't like the fact that you're no longer emotionally available for them. They're not coming back to love you. They're coming back to own you. Don't let them. The biggest revenge you can ever have on someone who tried to break you is to stay free. Don't let them lock you back into that same toxic cycle. Reason 4, they need something from you. Listen, some people only come back because they need something. It might be money. It might be emotional support. It might just be the comfort of knowing you'll always be there for them. Now, I want you to really hear me on this. Before you open your heart or your door to someone who reappears in your life, ask yourself these critical questions. Where were they when you needed something? Where were they when you were hurting? Where were they when you were struggling? If they weren't there for you in your darkest hours, why should you be there for them now? You see, love is a two-way street. It's supposed to be a give and take, a mutual exchange of support, care, and respect. But some people, they only take. They drain you. They take everything you have, your love, your time, your energy, and then they leave you empty, wondering what went wrong. And the moment they need more, here they come, knocking on your door, asking for help, expecting you to fill the void they created. They reappear with empty apologies and rehearsed lines, hoping that the familiarity of your kindness will make up for all the times they weren't there. But here's what you've got to remember. You're smarter now. You're stronger now. You're not a backup plan. You're not a safety net to be relied upon only when they run out of options. If someone only comes back when they need something, you better make sure they leave empty-handed. Think about it. Every moment you spend entertaining their return is a moment you could be using to build your own future. Instead of trying to patch up old wounds with people who never cared to help heal them, invest that time in yourself. Invest that energy in relationships that are reciprocal, where both sides give and both sides grow. Now, let me break it down for you further. When you were hurting, did they come with a shoulder to cry on? When you were struggling, did they lend you an ear or offer a helping hand? Or were they too busy chasing their own agenda, too wrapped up in their own world to see the pain in your eyes? Their absence during your need isn't a mistake. It's a clear sign of where their priorities truly lie. Sometimes people get caught up in their own troubles, and maybe they do have a moment of regret later on. But regret without action is just words. If their remorse was genuine, they would have stepped up when you were at your lowest. Instead, they wait until the tides turn, until you start to shine without them, and then they come back, hoping to share in your light without having contributed to its creation. It's a trap designed to lure you back into a cycle that leaves you drained and diminished. You deserve more than that. You deserve relationships where both parties are invested, where your pain is met with empathy, where your struggles are met with solidarity. Not the kind of relationship where one person's return is dictated solely by their need for something they once had the audacity to walk away from. Now, I'm not saying you have to build walls around your heart, but you have to set boundaries. Boundaries that protect your spirit and your progress. You must learn to say, I appreciate you, but I'm not available for your convenience. It's not about being cold or unkind. It's about being honest with yourself. You owe it to yourself to nurture the relationships that truly matter, the ones that lift you up rather than drag you down. Remember, your worth isn't measured by how many times you forgive or how often you give second chances. Your worth is measured by the strength you display in choosing yourself, in choosing to heal and grow. The power is in your hands. You get to decide who stays and who leaves. And if someone only reappears when it's convenient for them, then that's a clear message. They're not committed to you. They're not invested in your well-being. So next time they come calling, don't rush to open that door. Take a step back and consider the cost. Ask yourself if their presence is adding value to your life or if it's just another drain on your energy. Understand that sometimes the best response is to let them go completely. Let them learn that true connection isn't transactional. It's built on consistent care and mutual respect. And let me tell you something else. The day will come when they realize they made the biggest mistake of their life. They'll look back and see that you were never just an option, you were a blessing they squandered. But by that time, you'll be too busy living your best life to even acknowledge their regret. Your progress, your joy, your peace. That's the sweetest victory you can have. Because ultimately, the most powerful message you send isn't in denying them access. It's in your relentless pursuit of a life filled with genuine love, support, and success. Every time you refuse to let someone back in who only wanted you for their gain, you reinforce the truth that you deserve better. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And that, my friend, is the ultimate revenge. So, stand tall, protect your space, continue to grow, and let your light shine so brightly that those who once took you for granted can only watch from afar, wishing they had never let you go. You are not here to be a fallback plan. You are here to lead a life of purpose, strength, and unyielding self-respect. In the end, let your journey be a testament to your resilience. Show the world that you're not defined by those who only returned when they needed something. You're defined by your unwavering commitment to your own happiness and success. And that is a legacy that no one can take away from you. Reason 5, they know you're about to get something they can't have. Some people can sense when you're about to be blessed. They can feel in the depths of their being when something monumental, something life-changing is on the horizon for you. And when that blessing is near, when your breakthrough is almost tangible in the air, they come back. They come back because they want to be a part of it. Let's be clear. When they left, they didn't truly believe in you. They didn't think you'd rise above the circumstances. Didn't think you'd make it. They thought you'd remain stuck in the same place, that you'd never find the success or peace that you deserve. They walked away with their eyes fixed on their own interests, certain that you'd always be there, waiting, vulnerable, and easily replaced. But now they see you shining. Now they see you leveling up. Now they see you becoming everything you were always meant to be, stronger, wiser, and more successful than they ever imagined you could be. And that, my friend, is when their true colors show. They want a piece of your glow. They want a part of your triumph. They see that you're about to receive the blessings they never had the courage to chase, the rewards they didn't stick around for when you needed support. Let me be very clear. Not everybody who abandoned you deserves to come back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You see, while they were busy walking away, God was watching. God saw exactly how they treated you. God saw how they casually walked away from someone who could have been a blessing to them. God saw how they hurt you without a second thought, how they left scars that you have since healed. And now that your breakthrough is coming, that your time is here to shine like never before, they suddenly want to reappear in your life? No, that isn't how it works. This is your time. This is your season. The era of your blossoming is here, and the energy around you has shifted. The universe is aligning in your favor, and you're stepping into a future filled with possibilities that they never dared to imagine. And some people, they simply don't deserve to be part of your success story. When you look back on your journey, remember that the ones who once left you in the shadows don't have the right to stand in the light of your achievements. They might try to reinsert themselves into your life, whispering apologies and feigning remorse. But their return isn't motivated by genuine change. It's born out of envy and the fear of missing out on what you're about to have. They see your success and realize that they can't control you anymore. that the hold they once had is now nothing but a fading memory. Your breakthrough is a testament to your resilience. It's a proof that despite the pain, despite the betrayal, you rose, you fought, and you thrived. And that growth, that evolution, is a beacon for others who might have once doubted you. It's the living proof that when you embrace your own worth and step into the blessings God has prepared for you, nothing and no one can take that away. Remember, the return of these people isn't about love, and it isn't about genuine transformation. It's about convenience. It's about trying to recapture a piece of what they lost when they made a choice driven by selfish desires. They come back when they sense that the universe is on your side, when they see that you are flourishing, that you're no longer the person who was easy to hurt. Their reappearance is not a sign of redemption. It's a sign of desperation, a last-ditch effort to remain relevant in a life that has outgrown them. So don't be fooled by their sudden interest. Don't let your heart be swayed by their worn-out apologies or their rehearsed promises of "I'm sorry and I've changed." You've already seen what they're capable of. You felt the sting of their absence and the weight of their betrayal. Now, let that experience fortify your resolve. Stand firm in the knowledge that you deserve genuine love, respect, and loyalty, not someone who only shows up when they need to bask in your reflected glory. This is your journey, and it's far too precious to let anyone dim your light. Embrace the blessings coming your way with open arms and a courageous heart. Surround yourself with those who truly celebrate you, those who have been with you through thick and thin, who never left when the going got tough, who have remained constant in their support and love. These are the people who deserve to walk with you as you step into the greatness that lies ahead. Let the return of those who once hurt you serve as a reminder of your strength. Let it remind you that you have moved beyond the limits they tried to impose on you. Every step you take towards your success, every smile you wear, every moment of triumph is a declaration that you will not be held back by the ghosts of the past. Instead, you are propelled forward by the fire of your own determination, fueled by the knowledge that you are capable of achieving wonders. And if they dare to come back into your life, just remember this: you hold the power to decide who gets to share in your success and who remains a part of your history. You are not obligated to grant them access to your peace or your happiness. Your worth is not measured by their return. It's defined by the strength, the courage, and the resilience you've shown on your journey. So as you continue to rise, keep your focus on the path ahead. Keep your heart open to new beginnings, new relationships, and the abundant blessings that are waiting for you. Trust that God has orchestrated everything for your good, and that every setback was a setup for a greater comeback. The ones who once walked away have already made their choice, and their choice was not you. Their return is nothing more than an echo of their own insecurity, a desperate attempt to be a part of what they helped break. In the end, let your success speak for itself. Let your joy, your laughter, and your achievements be the melody that drowns out the noise of their regrets. You are not defined by those who doubted you or hurt you. You are defined by the incredible light within you, a light that only grows brighter with every challenge you overcome. Stand tall, shine on, and never allow anyone to dim your brilliance. This is your time, your season, your moment to embrace all the blessings that are coming your way. And as you step into your destiny, know that the universe celebrates your rise, and the ones who try to hold you back will forever be left in the shadows of their own making. You are unstoppable, you are magnificent, and you deserve nothing less than a life filled with genuine love, unwavering support, and the kind of success that leaves a lasting legacy. Let them watch from afar as you soar to heights they never thought possible. And remember, the only person who truly matters in your journey is the one looking in the mirror. Keep moving forward, keep shining, and let your story be a testament to the power of resilience, self-love, and the incredible truth that when you choose to rise above, you not only transform your own life, you inspire the world around you. So, what do? You recognize the game, you know the patterns, the way people slip in and out of your life, leaving behind empty promises and hollow apologies. You see through the charades, the rehearsed lines, and the feigned remorse. You understand that if they truly cared, they never would have hurt you in the first place. So what do you do when they come back? When they knock on your door, wearing regret like a mask and asking for a second chance? You don't let loneliness make you weak. You don't let your heart, bruised from the past, become a trap for someone who only wants to reclaim lost control. You don't let emotions blind you to the truth. You don't let history erase who they really are. Because let's be real, if they truly cared, if they truly valued what you had, they would have held on. They would have fought for you instead of walking away. Their departure wasn't an accident. It was a choice. And that choice speaks volumes about who they are and what they're capable of. So when they come back, you don't get bitter, you don't get angry, you don't even seek revenge. No, you simply refuse to open the door to their return. Instead, you keep moving forward. You keep thriving. You keep being the strong, powerful person you've become through your own hard-fought journey. Every time you choose not to let them back in, you're sending a clear message. You are not defined by their absence or by the wounds they left behind. You are defined by the strength it took to rise, by the wisdom gained in the pain, and by the relentless pursuit of a future that is entirely your own. The best way to show them what they lost is to never let them have access to you again. It isn't about punishing them or proving a point. It's about preserving your peace and protecting the future you're building for yourself. When you decide to shut that door for good, you reclaim control over your own life. You decide that your worth isn't measured by their apologies or by their return, but by the undeniable light that shines from within you. And one day, mark my words, they're going to realize they made the biggest mistake of their life. They're going to look back and see, with bitter regret, that the treasure they tried to walk away from was you. They'll come to understand that the opportunity to be part of your life was never guaranteed, and that losing you meant losing something irreplaceable. But by then, you won't be waiting around. You won't be holding on to memories or second chances. You'll be too busy soaring, too busy living the life you were meant to live. Because you see, the power isn't in what they did. It's in how you chose to respond. Your response is not fueled by anger or vengeance, but by a deep, unshakable commitment to yourself. Every step you take forward is a victory over the hurt and the betrayal. Every smile, every moment of joy, every achievement is a testament to your resilience and a clear declaration that you're better off without them. So what do? You stand tall and remain true to the person you are. You recognize that their return is nothing more than an echo of their own insecurities, a desperate attempt to reinsert themselves into a life you've already reclaimed. You understand that real healing comes from within, not from the validation of those who have once hurt you. You let their presence become a reminder of how far you've come and how much further you're going. You keep your focus on what truly matters: your growth, your happiness, your dreams. You continue to invest in relationships that uplift you, that honor you, and that contribute to your journey of success. And you refuse to let the past dictate your future. In the end, when you look back, you won't even be thinking about them anymore. Their brief return will fade into insignificance next to the bold, brilliant life you're creating, because you chose to protect your heart, to nurture your soul, and to build a legacy that stands as proof of your strength. And that, my friend, is the most powerful statement of all. So hold your head high, keep walking forward, and let your life be the living answer to those who once tried to dim your light. You're not here to play their games. You're here to win your own race. And with every step, you remind the world that you're unstoppable, unbreakable, and entirely in control of your destiny.